difference of mat Pilates and yoga. Often when I tell people I'm a Pilates instructor, they say, so you're a yoga instructor? And I'm not. The biggest difference is the spring resistance. So for my body with SLE lupus, my biggest offender, if you will, is arthritis. It's the movement that keeps my joints lubricated to help facilitate that movement. I need to try to stay mobile. So how do you stay mobile without it creating pain? Well, gravity will seize you when you're on the mat. If you're doing Pilates on the floor or yoga on the mat, gravity will seize you where your imbalance is. And for most people, that's in their hips, their pelvis, or in their neck or their shoulder girdle. So this is the Pilates Allegro 2 Balanced Body Reformer. And it's on springs. And you can move the bed, whereas on the table the bed doesn't move. There's light springs and there's strong springs. And you can change that resistance based on the height. There's no weight value, so you change that based on the height and the weight of the person. One of the big things in having breast cancer and in your journey, you're going to have choices of your treatment. And sometimes you have chemotherapy, or sometimes you have radiation, and then sometimes they give you medications. And oftentimes you have to weigh out the consequences, and sometimes those medications will throw you into menopause, or one of the side effects is osteoporosis and osteopenia, which is a terrible disease. So that means your bones are getting brittle, and we can reverse that with resistance training. So these are springs, which is safe resistance training, and you can make it light so it's not hurt on your joints. Also, some of the medications, one of the side effects is it makes your joints hurt. And so what we want to do is we want to facilitate that movement so that the arthritis does not get more painful. The more we move, the better we feel, and I'm going to talk to you about healing through movement. That this machine is so amazing, it even offers a cardio component. So as I'm jumping away, the springs are protecting me from gravity, and I'm strengthening my core. It's amazing. I have zero impact on my ankles, on my knees. I'm not bouncing, I'm not jarring. If you ask me to jump up and down on the concrete, my body wouldn't be able to tolerate it. I'm going to show you now how I'm going to use the tower to pull my shoulder blades down into my back pocket. So I don't have a lot of spring resistance on this push-through bar, but I'm pulling my shoulder blades down to try to move those rhomboids. It really helps with your neck pain. You don't want your neck to be hurting from all the sitting and laying around. You can't believe how good this feels. It feels so good. We're going to pull those down. It's your biggest hip flexor, and it literally winds through your pelvis, and it literally holds your legs on your body, and it also gives us rotation. So it is really important that we have that moving, because it tends to pull your head forward, it tends to pull your shoulders forward, it tends to pull your pelvis forward. And when we're sitting, especially with COVID, everybody's sitting, we're all on the computer, we're all coming forward, we're shortening, so we want to open. So with that being said, I'm going to show you one of the most wonderful opening exercises. It's extension, it's so nice. We can also do it this way, oof. We also do it this way, and the more I get down and back, I'm also stretching that rectus femoris in the front of my quads again, which makes your back tend to hurt this way.